Guess who's back to do another music collection update? I haven't done one of these in a while, man. I've been waiting on some stuff to come in from overseas, and still got a couple things hadn't gotten here, so I'm going to go ahead and do these 3 albums and 1 CD real quick. And yeah, man, let me know what you think of these, and if you have them, do you dig it, or do you not dig it and you don't want to own it? Or, hey, I don't know what it is. Tell me more. Anyway, comments are appreciated and welcomed here, even negative ones. All right, so first off, the first CD I want to show. Very, very interesting band right here. This is called The Fearless Iranians from Hell. And these guys were around in the 80s. This is a collection that came out in 1990 of some of their albums and EPs and stuff. It's got 29 tracks on this. Now, this band's from Texas. And they, Ayatollah Khomeini, you remember him? So back in the 80s, you know, we had a lot of problems with Iran. And this band kind of used sarcasm and other means to kind of show the ridiculousness of the whole thing on both sides. But they came at this like they were from Iran, and boy, it made a lot of people upset. Now, people that got the sarcasm and the other things really dug the band. They were kind of punkish. Later on, they became more crossover, but not very well known. And I think the name of the band really held them back from more gaining more followers. They even had death threats. And again, this is a band from Texas. They're not like they're from Iran. But some of the, if you just read the names of the songs, you'd be like, okay, what's going on? Like, Die for Allah. What's that other song? Oh, Foolish Americans, We Own the World. So a lot of people didn't get the humor, and again, the sarcastic tone that these songs had. And so, like I say, they got death threats, but did work up kind of like a cult following. But these guys, as far as I know, haven't been active in a while. So, but I was glad to pick this up. It's a band I've been looking for on vinyl for a while, but the vinyl's a little out of reach as far as I can find. So, but if you kind of get the humor in the band, I think you'd really dig the band. They're not trying to be like militant Iranian hardcore Islamists / hardliners. They're not. But people didn't get it. Alright, so enough of that. I am trying to complete my 80s Halloween collection. I am not a fan of anything after the 80s with Halloween. I've tried some of the other albums. Just not doing it for me. But I do love the 80s, and this is the, I don't know if you call this an EP or a long play single or whatever, but anyway, it's a 12-inch single for Dr. Steen. I've always loved the cover art on this, and I absolutely love the song. But another reason I want to pick it up, because on side B, it has the song Livin' Ain't No Crime. So I dig that song as well. And maybe you can find it on something else, but I wanted to pick that up because of that song. And this is the original 88 pressing on Noise. And this was kind of cool. This is one that I ordered from Germany. And I actually did not pay a lot for this. I was surprised. You can see the labels here. Custom labels there with the Halloween and the pumpkin. And man, this thing is in great shape. No, besides maybe some paper, or the paper, pulling it in and out of the paper sleeves, paper scuffs. There we go. Besides those, that's it, man. That thing sounds great. And look, it still comes with all the stuff. Got the inner with the song lyrics, and then it's got the tour dates with Iron Maiden and their own tour. I guess they come in the United States. I'm not sure, but anyway, got some tour dates with Maiden. Got the albums you could order, and then check it out. 750 limited edition pumpkin thing. pumpkin thing. Like a little, it's like a little paper thing so the pumpkin pops out when you open up the album. So, yeah, there's like there was only 750 of these too, though. So it's a gatefold, and then you open it up, and the little pumpkin pops out. I've never seen it. And then you could get some shirts and stickers and things on the other side. So stoked to get all that stuff included with the album. Next, we got a lot of people were introduced to Carcass through Heartwork, or their first album, which was really, really grindcore. Now I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, this is the actual album that got me into Carcass. This is called Necrotism Descanting the Insalubrious. We all know the singer was like a doctor, something. And so he wrote lyrics like, you know, that contained a lot of medical terms and etc. But yeah, this is one I've been after for a while, and so I finally picked this up, and yeah, I'm stoked to have it. I guess this is the original pressing on Earache, because it's not the FDR. I hadn't even looked at it yet. I just got this. So, it's not the FDR. I don't think. It didn't come with any inner. Oh, yeah, it did come with an inner. So, there is the Shiny Vinyl. Maybe this is the FDR. I don't know. Sometimes they put FDR on the album, and sometimes they don't. So, FDR, if you don't know, that's full dynamic range. It is just the best mixed album you can get if you can get an Earache FDR. And then, of course, we got the inner that I didn't think it had. It's the next album that didn't come with an inner, which I don't know why. But, yeah, man. The Symposium of Sickness is my favorite Carcass song. But I really like this whole thing, man. It's crazy. And like after I listen to this, I think I could perform like some simple medical procedures. And finally, I was gonna look to see if this had what year this was issued. I know it originally came out, what, 91, I think? I don't know which pressing this is. I should probably check into that more when I order, huh? I swear, this looks like... I don't see anything about this being a repress. I don't know. My guess is original pressing from somewhere. Alright. And finally, we have the original pressing of Obituary. Frozen in Time. Dude, this is the most underrated Obituary album of all time, man. You do not hear a lot of people show this album, talk about this album, and this is the one. I didn't get an inner on it, and I don't know why, because it's supposed to come with one. But this is the 2005 original release on Roadrunner. Dude, Redneck Stomp. Is there a, well, I won't say it, because I kind of like, there's a few. But in terms of death metal songs that are instrumentals, Redneck Stomp, man, is up there. It's either number 1 or number 2. What's the death? There was a death one about the sea. And now I'm drawing a blank on the name. You get old like me, man, you start forgetting stuff. Anyway, that one's a pretty good one, too. So, either that, Instrumental by Death, or the Redneck Stomp, or Redneck Stomp. There's no duh. It's a great album, dude, though. Besides that, but that thing kicks off the album, and it's just sick, dude. God, it's so sick. That used to be what they would come out to, but the 2 times I've seen Obituary, they've never come out to that song, nor have they played it. And then we got the labels. And again, this was from 2005 on Roadrunner. Alright. So that's it. 1 CD, 3 albums. I'm stoked to add these all to my collection. And yeah, I'm going to get to jamming these and maybe do vinyl rip or something out of here. We'll see. But thanks for watching as always. Again, let me know what you think about them. And if you like the album, you want to get the album, you got it, whatever, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching as always. Take care. Farley out.